Let's discuss about the acidizing job. So acidizing is used to reduce the damage near the wellbore. Various kinds of acid and their combinations like inorganic acid or organic acid or the various combinations are used with the surfactant for the acidizing job. Acidizing job is further divided into three parts. First is the acid washing, second is matrix acidization, and third is the fracture acidization. The main difference between the matrix acidization and the acid fracturing is here the injection pressure is less than the formation breakdown pressure or formation fracture pressure. Here injection pressure is more than the fracture pressure. So let's talk about each type of the acidizing treatment. First is the acid washing. Acid washing is used to remove some inorganic scales from the tubular and perforation. So if we talk about the well schematic, then the acid washing will work in tubing part and then some part of the equipment. So it will remove some inorganic scale from the tubular and from the perforation only. So small quantity of acid is required here, and small quantity of acid is potted at the desired position in the wellbore, allowing it to react with the soluble materials. Sometimes acid is circulated back to the and forth across the perforation and the formation, so it will react and clean the tubing and the perforation. Next is the matrix acidization job. Here we inject acid below the fracture pressure of the rock, so we are not fracturing or not imparting the rock, we are just injecting acid into formation here. So in matrix acidization we are cleaning the near wellbore region only. So acid is injected into the formation pore spaces to remove near wellbore damage. Stimulation of the formation is achieved by dissolving the material which has plugged the pore passage, thereby increasing their pore spaces. So due to extremely large surface area contacted by acid in matrix treatment, spending time is very short. Means acid will be spending in within the minutes. In the sandstone reservoir, we generally inject the HF, that is the hydrofluoric acid, plus HCl, that is the hydrochloric acid. Percentage of the HF will be around 3% and HCl will be around 12%. In case of carbonate reservoir, we generally inject the HCl only with certain concentration around 50% or any. And the next and last is the fracture acidization. For carbonate rocks, we generally go for the fracture acidization. Here we inject the acid at the pressure greater than the fracture pressure of the rock, so formation will be fractured or will be imparted, and then we are injecting the acid. So acid will go deeper and it will create the new channels. So for carbonated rocks, alternative to hydraulic fracturing and propping, we can use the fracture acidization. Acid is injected into formation at high enough pressure to fracture the formation or open the exiting fractures. Fracture faces must be etched with acid to create sufficient flow capacity. So this is all about the brief about the acidization in oil well. Thank you.